Ladies and gentlemen, time for another custom 1/12 scale action figure. This time, classified Croc Master in version 5 Python Patrol colors. And if you don't know, the version 5 of Croc Master came out about 2015 in a 2-pack. And I don't remember if the bio card actually said it, but it's pretty much Python Patrol. And he was painted in a red color instead of his traditional green. Also, the crocodile was painted red. And it's a very, very simple conversion. Uh, Basically, you need two colors. I went with a dark vermilion red from Vallejo, and you basically just need a light gray. And that's pretty much it for the color choices of the version 5 Croc Master. So the first thing I do is when I paint figures is I like to wash them with soapy water and let them air dry. And then once that, you don't really need the prime. You can just go straight from the bottle of paint to the figures. So I painted all the where he's supposed to be green, red, just like the his 4-inch counterpart. Now I did do a little deviation on. You notice he has a red holster. I went ahead and I left that. I wanted the leather holster and the one that he also carries on his knife sheath on his leg. Painted his boots, got them painted red, and then with a very pointy brush. And you can buy pointy brushes. I like to take a little bit of white glue and just barely dip it in white glue and let it sit overnight. It gives you a nice little point. If you ever need to do like eyeballs or pinpoint, it just keeps the rigidity of the brush. Again, light gray. I didn't have to paint his pants, and I just did I want to call it a crosshatch pattern, and just drew straight lines. Tried to match the pattern as best I could, and other than that, that was it. Now, all of my figures, I like to add a little bit of a wash to them just to bring out the little details. I did it on the holsters, which they're just plain plastic. I think the wash gives them a little more worn look. And other than that, that was it on him. I thought he really turned out great to go with Python Patrol and plus pay homage to the version 5 Croc Master. Also, his original alligator is green, and of course they named her Fiona. Well, in the version 5, he gets a red alligator, or excuse me, crocodile, and I, of course, renamed it. The red one's Betty. Of course, you have Fiona for the green, Betty for the red one here. And I took Mr. Airbrush and the vermilion red, and again, you can brush paint it if you want. I went ahead and did the airbrush so I could get the feathered look around the edges and just leave the body of the underside alone. Very little bit of a wash on him just to deepen up some of the recesses. But other than that, you got yourself Fiona and Betty, red and green. And I think you turned out pretty darn slick. I think it's a nice, again, of course, now, they'll probably make one now since I have painted it. But anyway, version 5 Croc Master. Also on, I'm an out-of-box, in-box kind of collector. I also like to make very little things on boxes. I put the Python Patrol, the newer Python Patrol logo for the classified line on here. Again, I make static figures. I really don't paint where they're articulation, because if you do, it'll rub the joints. But for a static figure, great for display. I like to have the box. Looks like something you can buy from the store. And also, I like to put it back in the box too for storage. It does help, especially in painted pieces. But when I do paint, after I get it all painted, I go in with a sealer, a dull coat, spray and protect the paint job, and that is that. But anyway, I think it turned out pretty darn slick for a a unique variant color on a Croc Master. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Finished up the version 5 Python Patrol Croc Master. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.